agree on this, just how absolutely stunning she looks today. Kathy Gozzazade. No, thanks for laughing at that. Right, and also, before I start really, I want to give a massive round of applause. Everyone, thanks to Hedy for sorting the food. It was absolute monumental. And the staff, it was a monumental effort, honestly. He's been working all week getting it ready and it was superb, I think we can all agree. So honestly, really, we put a hell of a lot of effort into it, so thank you so much for doing that. Really meant a lot, it really meant a lot to us. I wanted to start this speech by thanking each and every one of you in here today actually, because you're the people who've raised, supported, made laugh, pissed off, been through bad times and good times. Some of you have been with us from the beginning, others are newer to the party, but in one way or another you shaped who we are. And I can say about myself, I'm pretty bloody happy with the person I've become. So thank you all very much for being you. Hang on, actually, I forgot, Chris Lovett's in here. You've just been a pain in my arsehole. But everyone else, thank you. I'd like to thank my best men for being great friends to me over the years. I've shared some great times with you, both at different times in my life, so thank you. Woody was actually the first friend I met when I moved back to Cambridge, from Chester. When I was age 9, I remember I saw him cycling outside our house and I went in to see my mum. I was like, Mum, it's a good accent of mine. Some kid from my school who went, I want to be friends with, is cycling outside. My mum went, we'll go outside and say hello to him. So I kind of waited on the driveway with my luminous yellow helmet on. He probably cycled back past me about 5 times before I kind of plucked up the courage to be like, can I cycle with you? And he went, yeah, okay. And then we were friends from that day onwards, weren't we? Very true, it's a true story. Yeah. And then a 30-year-old friendship was born. And whenever we do see each other, which is, not as often as I'd like, but yeah, we're just like old friends, and it's just like we're riding our bikes again around Cambridge. Yeah. Liam, we became friends a bit later down the line, but I've shared some great memories. Nights out, visiting Hawley and Sheffield Hallam was a particular highlight. We've shared some great memories on the football pitch, and now we're old and retired on the golf course. But I know we all like to give you a bit of stick for being a bit wayward in front of goal as a striker, but much like today, you always step up when it really counts, scoring 2 goals in 2 cup finals, one of which Chris Lovett got sent off in. And you're officially the best man. Thank you both for organising a really great stag. It ticked every box. Golf, a great house, jacuzzi, good night out, bongo, coob, and of course, airsoft. Who can forget it? If you don't know what airsoft is, it's some really stupid game where you run around a field with BB guns firing at each other. Actually, for anyone interested, I've started a London league, so if anyone wants to come and join me, firing some BB guns in a field in London, come down. But it was also, joking aside, I loved it, and it was 3 days spent with the people that I love, and Chris Lovett, having a right laugh, which is exactly what I wanted. So yeah, God, I'm really going on you on this, don't I love it? I do love you really. I want to thank my ushers as well. You've been a massive part of mine and Elle's London life. We've had so many fun nights together, and I love that our partners all get on so well. We are like the 8, as the WhatsApp group's called. Here's to many more fun years together. Thanks for being, I put down great/average because I wasn't sure how you were going to be today, so I was going to cross out either or. But yeah, so I'll put great, thank you guys. Hugo smashed the Bob Marley, so sadly 2 of you have left our London lives behind. Well, Johnny's about to, Hugo's gone. So Charlie, I'm going to be annoying the hell out of you now for the rest of our time in London, so yeah. I'd like to thank the bridesmaids for all being such great supports over the years to me and Ella Hay. You all look stunning today, and I truly consider you to be as much my friends as well as Ella Hay's. You've given great advice over the years, you've also backed my corner at times. And definitely, fought for me when I think, when we've had a few bickers. Yours and Fabs definitely get a special mention for putting on what looked like a pretty epic hen as well. I'm pleased I'm not on Instagram, so I couldn't see all the photos and everything, because it looked pretty debaucherous. So I'm quite pleased I missed all that. So. And then a massive, massive thank you to our 4 gorgeous flower girls. Scout, Nora, Edie and Mara, you all look fantastic and you did such a fantastic job, thank you. I love you all so much and you bring out the inner child in me, which actually isn't that difficult admittedly, but I'll always be here to support you, give you advice, and of course swing you around in the air until I'm nearly sick and pass out. So I'm always here for you girls, love you. Thank you so much to Tara, Harriet and Chol for your lovely readings at the chapel. You all mean the world to me and Ella Hay, so for you to be a part of our big day really means a lot. Tara, we first really bonded at Glastonbury on the Hill, if you know you know, and had so many good times since then. You're like a sister to me and Elle, and we love you very much, thank you. And Harriet and Chol, you're the best, we just love you. Thank you for housing me when I was in Sweden, which was a really difficult time for us. And you were like my friend and my agony aunt and my landlady, so all kind of rolled into one, so thank you. I've got some honourable mentions. I wanted to wish Beth a happy birthday for yesterday. Sorry to have ruined your day or your weekend, but hey. I'd also like to wish Harriet and Charles' gorgeous little boy Zach a very happy first birthday, which is today. He's too young to remember that we screwed over his birthday, but hopefully he doesn't resent me for it, I'd also like to wish Gemma Ronan a very happy first wedding anniversary. I can't believe it's a year since we were living it up in Edinburgh. Time just absolutely flies. And congratulations to my cousin Dan, who's recently had twins a few days ago. So congratulations. Nice. Right. Thanks to everyone who helped set up the day. My mum made the table runners. Thank you very much. Jamie, the best man's better looking brother. Sorry. Oh, I didn't mean to write that. Wait. I think Elle's been editing my speech. Thank you for doing he did all the table plan design and the order service. Woody did the illustrations, thank you very much. He actually said he brought his crayon set, so he'll be doing portraits for £5 a pop at the back if you want to. And also Mo for being the MC, thank you very much. Even though you love the sound of your own voice anyway, so that's all good. And Tara for the names on the balloons, thank you. Beautiful. And anyone else I've forgotten, thank you. Sorry, Brian. Woody blew them up with some Helena. I'd like to thank my parents and family for being the best support throughout my life. I know everyone is biased, but I really did luck out with you guys. You're there for me no matter what and have helped me out at every turn. You let me be myself and make my own choices in life, some of which weren't the best, admittedly, but I learned from them all and just look at me now. You're actually there for me whatever I need you. I don't think there's anything that you wouldn't do for me, except maybe buy me that Ferrari that's been on my Christmas list since I was 12, but hey. When I say my parents have been there for me for everything. Sorry? Oh no, I promise you right. When I say my parents have been there for me, I really mean it. A good example is my very amateur footballing career, where you have to bear in mind my dad wasn't a football fan growing up. So I was 6 years old, after scoring in my first ever competitive game, just wanted to get that in there. I was pretty into it from then on. The following week's game was in a desolate field in the middle of nowhere. It was about 2 degrees. We had every type of weather you can imagine. Rain, sleet, hail, snow, you name it, we had it. The opposition's keeper knocked himself out on the post, diving to save a shot. Kids were leaving the pitch crying. It was like a scene from Apocalypse Now. It was honestly... When we got back into the car, I think my dad thought, great, that'll put him off football for good and maybe he'll get into science or something that I'm into. But no, I was bouncing around the back seat asking when the next game was. And jumped forward about 20 years, well, a lot longer actually, but yeah, and he hardly ever missed a game. Come rain or shine, he was always there supporting me. And also for a fair few years, I played football with Chris Lovett, so we had to endure some pretty crap football, so sorry. Yeah. God loves it, I really did, sorry. Well, that's it now, I promise you. Right, you both taught me how to be nice, respectful, kind human being. I'm really thankful for that. I also love seeing you be the best grandparents to Scout and Laura, and you're really lucky to have them, girls, so thank you. Right, I'd really like to say a massive thank you to the Gozazade family for welcoming me into the family. I've always felt very comfortable with you since the beginning, and part of the family from very early on. Yoz and Matt, you've been so generous when we've come and stayed. You've made me feel at home within your family. You're raising 2 brilliant girls who I know are going to grow up to be very special. Fabs, you're like a sister to me. You've been such an immense support to both me and Elle on our journey. You've always been there for both of us. You played devil's advocate when we come to you with our varying fallouts over the years, of which there have been 1 or 2, and you've also the best karaokeist I've ever seen or heard. The various Eminem and Pink performances go down in history.
Always.
Yeah, always.
If you're lucky, you'll get one tonight.
Hedy and Kathy, I'd like to say a massive thank you from the bottom of my heart for making me feel so welcomed into the family from very early on. I don't think you were too sure of some cocky older southerner at first. I feel like I won you over fairly quickly. We've had so many fun nights and laughs. Maybe I haven't. Judging by Hedy's face, I haven't. So, Kathy, you definitely didn't get my humour at first, and I'm not even sure you really get it now, to be honest with you. But you put me at ease in the family from very early, and we've had lots of fun nights and lots of chats about Urquhart Toll, Paul Weller, the keto diet. I say chats, there were more lectures, to be fair. But you're right. No, but honestly, when I see you with Edie and Mara, it really is inspirational. Your ability, there you are, Mara. Your ability to love and support them whilst always pushing them to learn things for themselves. You really are a fantastic grandmother. Hedy, I knew there was a special bond between me and you when we first went to a Man United game. It was a freezing cold day, the game was rubbish, I think it was 0-0 at half time, and neither of us could be bothered to deal with the scrums to get a beer or food. We sat there pretty cold when Hedy whipped out a chocolate treat and ate half of it to himself.
No, you ate the half.
No, I'm sure you ate the half. But we debate how the eating of this particular item went down. But Hedy whipped out a chocolate treat and I think ate half and then very kindly gave me the other half. Now the weird thing about this is that the chocolate in question, it was actually a Cadbury's cream egg. So we're not exactly sure how that went down. Yeah, odd one. But yeah, it's probably the least shareable snack out there, you know? Yeah. What I'm certain of is he didn't bite the top off and then feed me in the middle. That definitely didn't happen. Yeah. But we did, in that moment, we knew that we were going to be best friends forever. This is right, and then cut to only a few weeks ago when we were up visiting, and I awoke early one Sunday and decided to go downstairs and watch Match of the Day. As I crept down the hallway, a voice came from the bathroom saying, "I'm naked." And lo and behold, as I walked past the door wide open, there was a naked Hedy brushing his teeth. this perky Iranian bum fully on show. I just said, morning sunshine, I went to make a cup of tea, and that's a good example of how comfortable we are around each other. So, thank you, right, both Henny and Kathy, you've raised 3 beautiful, driven, talented and feisty women. So I'll be definitely getting tips when me and I'll hopefully start a family of our own. So, thank you. Right. Last but absolutely by no means least, I'd like to thank and say a few words about my beautiful wife. I'm absolutely in awe of your bravery, your honesty, at times maybe too brutally honest, your passion, drive and integrity. I feel that our personalities complement each other and bring out the best in each other. We've really helped each other to grow as individuals and together. However, our relationship was a bit of a slow burner at first, so it's a testament to sticking with your gut and seeing how something develops. As we both openly admit, it took a while for us to really get each other, for sure. For those of you that don't know, we met on Tinder. I super liked Elle, which basically means that she got notification to say that I liked her. When we matched, I sent her my standard opening gambit. Congratulations from everyone here at Tinder, you've just matched with Mr. Right. I thought it was funny. 2 days passed and there was no response. Being a bit gutted, I thought, right, message once more, and if she didn't respond, then leave it. So I said, you must still be coming to terms with this momentous occasion. Hence why you haven't messaged back. She then responded, for God's sake, a super like and 2 messages within 48 hours. You sound so desperate and old. Me not really knowing how unbelievably cheeky and cutting Elle can be, I took massive offence to this, and I was like, well, I thought you were meant to message people when you matched. A rather heated back and forth exchange ensued for a week or 2 before we actually ended up deciding to meet. She then actually bailed on our first date. Then our second date, and probably the final chance we had to probably meet, her friend Fran tried to actually make her bail on that one as well. So she always tried... Yeah, this is your fault. No. We eventually did... She sat me off, no, we did go. We eventually did meet and both agreed that it was an okay date, but nothing special. It wasn't until about our 3rd date that we started to see a connection, and the rest, as they say, is history. We've really grown from strength to strength as a couple, and I feel so incredibly connected to you. You've got such an incredible energy that everyone around you thrives off. I don't even think you realise just how special you are, and how much everyone truly adores you, which is even more endearing. You're the best auntie to the 4 girls. I've never seen someone so nurturing, connected to their nieces like you are. They absolutely adore you, and I know you'll be the best mother ever, and we hopefully start a family of our own. Now, my grandpa Ted, he was a bit of a wind-up. He loved a joke, and he didn't take life too seriously. Come to think of it, it sounds a little bit like me, but yeah. But above all that, he absolutely adored his wife Stella, and he would always call her his flower. I didn't ever think I would find this. I didn't ever think I would find someone who was as special to me as that. But with you, I can safely say from the bottom of my heart that you are my flower, amongst so many other things. I absolutely adore you, and I can't wait to start the next chapter of our lives together. Getting stronger and stronger, and bringing the best out in each other. So please, can everyone be outstanding and raise a glass to toast to my gorgeous, sexy, kind, sassy, intelligent, passionate, stunning wife, Ella Hay.